just remember the structure. First would be the base, second would be the framework, third would be the implementation, right? Now I'm jumping into the I'm logging off, or else BOA accounts at boa.com. Okay, I'm just simply saving rules. I'm logging. The reason behind why I'm logging with this, right? So I get to know Dev Studio. I'm navigating to the Dev Studio. Perfect. Now see here, this is nothing but what? Definition. It's taking time to load. Okay, so I'm going into this one. See here. So these are the few things which Pega has already created. Okay, this is nothing but what? Work class, UI pages, integration pages, and data pages, data classes. Sorry. Okay, UI, integration, and as well as data class, which already Pega has taken care. That's why we need to say it as a what? Low code or no code. Pega will take care everything. This is nothing but what? Application new wizard, and this is nothing but a what? Definition, where we had created a what? BOA account. Okay, see here. Now I need to navigate to the BOA account. BOA account, right? It's not coming. BOA. Yeah, BOA will be having what? Accounts, framework accounts, right? Yeah, BOA account. Okay, hyphen work. This is my class. Okay, this is my what? This is my class. See here. Now I need to know the structure of this class. See here, this is nothing but what? In order to identify whether it is a implementation of framework, right? So this is nothing but what? Framework. Why? Because it's having a what? FW. Okay, this is a organization, this is the type of application, this is nothing but a application ID, and this is nothing but what? Work level. We are at the work level. So when you see the work, right, you have the privilege to work on. Okay, it doesn't mean that if you have a data we don't have any sort of access. It doesn't mean, but at your level, right, in order to understand easily, okay, just if we have this work, right, so we are at the work class. That means we can have the privilege to work. You can create instances, and whatever you do, you can do. You have the privilege. Okay, so right now I want to check the inheritance. That I will explain tomorrow. Tomorrow means Monday. Okay, but in order to have the complete idea on the inheritance, why? Because I have already given a great idea on the inheritance, right? First we'll be having a base layer, second what? Framework, and third we'll be having a child, that is nothing but implementation. Just I need to know whether my application has built in a good nature or not. Okay, now how we can do? I'm pinning this one. See here, I'm just right clicking on that. Okay, and here we'll be having inheritance and we'll be having a definition. Let's click on the definition. Now check. Now check. Keep it aside. Now I'm clicking on the inheritance as well. Let's compare. Now see here. First we'll be having a base. Okay, second we'll be having a work dash, cover dash. Next we'll be having organization. Next we will be having what? Framework. Okay, see here. On top of it we'll having what? Framework. Okay, first we had created, Pega already created a base class. On top of it we have created a what? BOA accounts. That is nothing but what? Framework application. This is perfect. No need to worry about this. Why? Because inheritance is correct. Okay, no need to worry about that. Okay, but I need to check for my this one as well. Which one? Implementation as well. BOA savings hyphen work is my savings implementation work, right? So just I am just out of curious, I am just checking my inheritance, whether my inheritance is correct or not. Okay, now see here, on top of it we'll be having a base class, we'll be having a work dash work dash, next work dash cover dash, and next we'll be having an organization. On the top of organization we having what? BOA hyphen BOA savings. Okay, so let me explain with a graphical representation so that you have a great idea on that. Okay, first we have a base layer. Second, we have work dash. Second, we will be having a work dash cover dash. Next, we will be having an organization. Okay, so we'll be having first what? Base layer. Okay, second, what is there? Work dash. And second, we'll be having what? Work dash cover dash layer. And third, we'll be having what? Organization. That is nothing but BOA. That is nothing but what? Organization. Okay, now here we have what? Framework. Here we have what? Implementation. That is nothing but what? BOA savings. That is nothing but implementation. And here we having a framework, right? So now this is the structure we have seen right now. Okay, do you feel any discrepancies here? Do you feel any discrepancies here? Once again I am go through this one. This is for what? This is for what? Savings account, right? Bank account I was saying. This is for framework application. Now framework application, what is there? Base class, work dash cover dash, work dash cover dash. Next we'll be having what? Organization. Then we'll be having a framework. That is good. Okay, this is good. After organization we'll be having a framework. That is good. Yes or no? This is correct, right? What you feel?
Yes, sir.
Okay, this is correct. Perfect. Let's check this one as well. So this is nothing but what? Implementation. I am checking the inheritance. Now checking. See here, base class, that is good. It will be inherited from the base class, obviously. Next, work dash. Okay, that's good. Work dash cover dash, that's good. And see here, we'll be having an organization. On top of organization, now what I am seeing here, see. Directly, I am seeing the implementation. So like this, I am seeing directly inheritance, implementation. Is this a good one? Do you feel any discrepancy? See here, this implementation should come on top of a framework application, but here is situated in what? Like a sibling. Like a sibling. See here, like a sibling. This is wrong, right? This is completely wrong. Now
Yes.
what we need to do, we need to change the inheritance path in a such a way that it should create. Actually what we have done initially, we had created a framework application. On top of it we had created an implementation application. But now Pega, what it does means, framework application inheritance path is perfect and accurate, but the problem with here is implementation application. It treated it as a sibling, but when it comes to inheritance path, right, it is wrong. It is completely wrong. We have designed this framework application in a such a way that this framework application property should be reusable to the implementation application. But as in this situation, right, so whatever the properties, whatever the characteristics we created in the framework, It should not inherit. And why? Because these are siblings. As I said, right, from the starting of the Pega sessions, I saying that siblings won't inherit each other. Like your brother property, you won't inherit to you, but your parent property you could. Okay, so this is nothing but parent. This is nothing but child. But here, what happened? Here it's saying what sibling. Here, wait, siblings. This is completely blunder. Okay, now what in which inheritance we need to change? We need to change the inheritance path of this implementation application. That is nothing but BOA savings app. Now what we need to do? We need to drag this from left to right, left to on top of it. Here we need to make them situate so that this would be a correct one. Okay, implementation father of what? Father of implementation nothing but framework. Framework father nothing but BO organization. That is nothing but from base class it will inherit a framework. If it inherit to the framework, obviously implementation father is nothing but framework, right? Automatically it will all inherited. So now we are going to change the inheritance path of this savings application. That is nothing but implementation application. Let's see how we can change that one. See here, we are not rectifying any sort of changes in the framework application, but we need to change the implementation. Now here we have to see in the definition. See here, this is a blunder. Work dash cover dash is not the parent class. What we need to make it as what? Work dash cover dash, not work dash framework hyphen BOA account hyphen work is my parent. Yes or no? Work is my parent. Something is missing. Simply I can make it as copy and paste. Okay, simply see here. Now the structure is what? BOA. Okay, BOA framework is my inheritance path. Refresh this app explorer and like check back. This is inheritance. Okay, now see here. Now we had changed successfully of what? Savings account. That is nothing but what? Implementation. First one would be base class. That is very good. Next work dash. Very good. Work dash cover dash. Perfect. Next comes under what? See here. See here. Organization framework. On top of it, we had created a what? See here. Implementation. So now getting back to this, going back to this, see here, first base layer, that is good. Next work dash we had create, that is good. Work dash cover dash, that is very good. Next organization, perfect. And next on top of the organization, framework is there. On top of framework we had created a BOA savings, that is nothing but a implementation app. So this is the inheritance path. This is the inheritance path, inheritance structure. Okay, like this we need to check the context of the application, context of any rule from which it is inherited. Okay, in the next class we will see, okay, we will see the two types of inheritance we have: pattern inheritance and as well as a direct inheritance. Okay, two types of inheritance we will be having: pattern inheritance and as well as a direct inheritance. Okay, in next class we will be seeing that one in a clear way. Okay, and as well as we will be seeing that other database connections and as well as other things as well. Okay, for now it's good to go. Okay, so today what we had created, what we had done today, we had discussed on the few of the questionnaires on this week, whatever we had discussed, and later on we jumped into the applications, creation of the applications, so that I can give a task to you. That's why I intentionally set this creation of the application today itself, so that you can have a very well hands on this Pega application. Okay, so I will be assigning a few tasks to you, so that by Monday morning I need to get a few screenshots. Okay, I will be creating a separate form to you, so that you need to attach to that forms, and you need to submit by Monday EOD or Monday. Take your time, no need to worry. Okay, so if you have any discrepancies, right, you just call me. I will definitely you know uh, try to resolve your queries as well. Okay, now your task, note down. Now your task is first, you need to create a framework application for ICCI. Okay, next SBI, next HDFC as well. You need to create an application BOI. Later on, you can do it as BOA, Bank of America. Okay, directly don't jump into the Bank of America. Okay, once again, I'm saying you need to create a framework application first, ICCI, later on SBI, later on you need to jump into the Bank of America. Okay, and next you need to create a implementation application for ICCI, respectively SBI, then you go for Bank of America. Okay, I need the screenshots of every path. That is nothing but design document. You need to prepare yourself a design document. Okay, coming classes, I will be saying how you can design a professional design document. With this, you are relating with the real-time scenarios. Okay, in the real-time scenarios, sometimes you need to create your own design document. For suppose you got a code, you need to debug that code, you need to execute that code, and you need to prepare a design document how you achieved that one before deploying into the environment. Okay, you need to have a code review. Okay, so before having the code review, right, you need to represent, okay, what are the rules you have created. Okay, what are the navigation you have done, you have executed, all these things. Okay, so you need to prepare your design document in a such a way that a layman can understand. Okay, so you will be having a I will give enough time. Okay, I will give enough time to you, but I need all these things whatever we have discussed up to now, right? You need to create a design document as well, like ICCI, SBI, and Bank of America for framework, and also implementation application like ICCI, SBI, Bank of America. Okay, so going further, so whatever I say, whatever we had practiced, right, in the daily classes, first you implement in the ICCI. Let your hands burn in the ICCI layer itself. Don't jumply directly going into the Bank of America directly. Don't go. Don't never ever go. Okay, why? Because if you do mistakes over here, right, then you will will be having a discrepancies in the application. You won't get the accurate results. Okay, even irrespective of the simple or hard or complexity, first you make the hands-on experience on the SBI, then later on ICC, and then later on SBI. Okay, so going further, it is very task and very easy. Okay, so that you will be having three applications at a time: ICCI, SBI, and Bank of America. Okay, you in the coming classes, I will be also saying to create a different criteria, different options for these three differently. Okay, we have a number of options, number of ways in order to achieve the result. One result we can achieve in multiple ways. Okay, so by Monday, or take your time to submit this design document. There is no hurry, but we need a stipulated document for all these three things. Okay, ICCI, SBI, and Bank of America. I just need a design document. So for your information, design document is nothing but is that how you created an application. Okay, so what are the ways, what are the for suppose in order to enter into the application, I need a privileges, right? Now, what type of privileges I need? I need a credentials of administrator. Okay, so I use this administrator. Okay, later on I navigate in this screen, take that screenshot and paste it in the Word document. So like that. Okay, so going further, I will be saying how to articulate the professional design document in an accurate way. Okay, no need to worry. But right now, from this weekend one itself, right? We are inculcating with we are approaching with the real-time scenarios. Okay, try to be with me. Okay, in coming days, we will be seeing that agile methodology as well and SQL, these tags as well, SQL methodologies as well. Okay, how we can, trunk an application, trunk a table, how we can create a rows, everything we will see. No need to worry. Okay, these SQL sessions, these agile methodologies, and these all these things. Okay, in outside market they don't say anything. Okay, so try to utilize this one. Okay, and try to practice. Okay, so I think
Okay, bro.
yeah, I think it's good for today. Okay, so in the meantime, if you have any doubts, right? So try to call or try to reach me at any time. I will be happy to serve you. Okay.
Okay.
Shalom then. Okay. So happy learning. Of a session completion, right? I will be sending forms to you. Try to submit that. Okay. Simple questions will be asked to you. Okay. Try to write in the meantime and try to submit. Right. Great.
Okay.
Okay then.
Thank
Chalo.
you, bro. Thank you.
Yeah. Yeah. Chalo then. Bye. Take care.